What's going on, everybody? God bless you all. Got you guys another amazing news from the religion of peace. In India, a Muslim rapes a Hindu woman, threatens her with acid attack. And a quote for him, "I am a Muslim, and you know what I can do." Came out today on this article, and then he added something else from what he said. He also threatened to kill her child and attempted to force her to convert to Islam. This is not widely regarded as a contravention of Surah 2:256. There is no compulsion in religion, right? As a person who is forcibly converted could have chosen that instead. Yeah, what a hypocrite from the statement in the Quran. Take a good look at this pure disgusting dirtbag who deserves to get beaten down and lose a body part for doing such heinous act. "I am a Muslim, you know what I can do." Hussein Sheikh rapes and threatens Hindu woman with acid attack, forces her to convert to Islam, and then arrested. From out of OP India news article on June 1st, 2023. Navapura police in Vadodara, Gujarat, have arrested one Mohammed Hussein Sheikh on charges of rape and intimidation. The victim, a married Hindu woman who lived in Hussein's neighborhood, alleged that the accused threatened her with her and her son's life. He also threatened her with an acid attack and attempted to convert her to Islam. Yeah, great way. I mean, this is how the forced conversion happened. Capture the war booties. Whether you're in the population of the country, in an area, if they feel like it, they can capture any non-Muslim women, because by their Sharia law, and from what the Quran says, whatever your right hand possess, you could do whatever you want with them, rape them. You know, it's unfortunate that many nominal Muslims that hardly practice the faith don't know about this. Even I didn't know about this at the time. But this is what happens when you actually take a deep dive into the ideology. Remember, we're dealing with the ideology, and this is what you have to deal with. Now, how would anyone want to follow a religion, supposedly that's from the true living God, but knowing that you could see that as a satanic attempt? This is why Satan roams this world. He wants to be worshipped so badly, he'll do whatever it takes to get it his way. So let's continue on. The police have booked Mohammed Hussein Sheikh under IPC sections, and this must be their judicial code in their respective country, based on a complaint filed by the Hindu married woman. The victim said in her complaint that Hussein repeatedly threatened to kill her child in order to coerce her into speaking to him. Sad. He raped her and also threatened her with an acid attack if she reported him to the police or her family. All her jewelry was also taken away by the accused, which he later sold. The Hindu woman alleged that Hussein took her to the Dargah around 20 days after he sexually assaulted her, where she was offered sweets and rose water and forced to wear a tabiz, an amulet, around her neck, and black strings were tied to her legs. The victim said that this was an attempt to convert her to Islam. Just pure pathetic sometimes, you know. You got a lot of ignorance like that. When they feel like they're in the upper hand, I don't have time to preach to you. Just said Islam. Allah's one. Allah's one. Like this is the whole basis of the ultimate truth, right? "I'll fix you and your child," he says. On the basis of the woman's complaint, Navapura police arrested the accused Mohammed Hussein and sent him to jail, although the Hindu woman also alleged that the accused compelled her to convert her to Islam. The police denied the conversion allegation and did not invoke any sections of the anti-conversion law in the case. The police, meanwhile, recovered the jewelry and the victim, which the accused sold. And there were other articles that I read, you know, even in India, they have their little issues, certain party group, you know, like some of their kind of like lobbyists they have, where if this is something from Islam, you got their people trying to say, oh, this is not what we teach, just like how we have here in the US and Canada, the whole CARE group, you know, to avoid their embarrassment. You know, they're nothing but under the whole Muslim Brotherhood also, to do what they have to do to Islamicize by any means necessary. And of course, something that Muslims or Muhammad never predicted, when you have people like me, born and raised in the West, where it could change a person's life around, because you know that you don't want to leave the lifestyle to be under a full Sharia. Just look at Iran and look at Afghanistan. These nominal Muslims hate to live under Sharia. You can't even question the faith with something that's troubled them, because that's all they want you to do. Just ignore everything, just do what I say, and that's it. Scumbags like them always bring a problem. I'm pretty sure many of my ancestors probably were dhimmi, and how many of us became Muslims, especially in the Bengal region. So what do you do with it? You see the problem in Pakistan. Indeed, they say northern India has more Muslim population than Pakistan alone. Still a majority Hindu country, but when you got surrounded by Muslims on the east, on Bangladesh, and on the west of Pakistan, you know, you got yourself some problem there. A rich history, and countries where Islam touched always destroyed it, always bring problem. And it still continues on today. Regardless what their religion is, even though me personally, I know their religion is false, but still, you don't go around and hurt any other faith because they don't believe your ways. Because the true living God teaches from the Bible. You pray for them, and they will see you by your fruits, how you live your life for Christ. In Islam, you see the true fruits, as Muhammad teaches, all satanic. Everything that he ever did was to kill those that don't follow his way or his ways. I remember there's a post I posted maybe a while back. One of the companions brought a guy who was a very good Muslim, doing everything the right way. And Muhammad's jealousy really hit him hard, that he didn't want that guy to be better than him, that he told the companions to kill that Muslim guy, knowing that he was trying to do the right thing. And that kind of like questioned some of the companions. I may have to find that hadith source and bring that up. And you can see that's why it's important to pay attention to their character, if it's something godly or not. And I know I'm going to get messages, Hindus did that against the Muslims, blah, blah, blah. We are all aware of all of that. But what do you do when, you know, you got a religion that doesn't have the standards what the true living God teaches the Bible? But this is what happens. Anybody, whether they're atheists, anybody, they'll do revenge on them. And then yet, Muhammad allows that. Like, anyone that messes with Muhammad or Allah, or try to confront them, they can retaliate back, knowing that they're the one that initiated, and you don't expect people to fight back for righteousness. This is why all this stuff happened to Crusade. This is why judgment came among the nations like Islam and anybody else. Remember, God doesn't play favoritism. Just like when the Jews sinned against God, God brought judgment on them too. But after they repented, God recovered it, brought them back to the fold. How can you do that with Islam? As long as the book exists, they want you to annihilate everyone, especially against the Jews too, which is another separate issue. That's never going to go away. Even if you're trying to bring peace, as long as the book survives, by law, you're supposed to get rid of the Jews. And if you could kill a Jew, that's another guarantee for you to go to heaven. Because there's something about the Jews that Muhammad couldn't stand. So like, share, subscribe. Check out my YouTube channel also too, guys. You know, where I do a lot of more live stream on that side. I do more news updates on that side also too. But the next couple of days, just doing more short clips to keep you guys posted. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Got another article to share too, which will break your heart. But stuff like this is already, you know, is affecting mankind. It's affecting anywhere it touches. This is what's important to take a deep dive. If this bothers you so much, and I know there's some Muslims I see in the comments, maybe they don't like it, they hate to see what all these things transpire. All I can say, like what I did, I have to swallow it up, swallow the hard truth, what the ideology teaches, knowing that I have to accept that Quran and the Hadith is not from the true living God. You can see it's nothing but pure man's wisdom, all for their gain. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, and God bless.